Just kind of exploring around, taking some epic drives around. We're going around the back side of the mountains. We've left Highway 5 a bunch of times and done loops. I apologize for the shortness of all of our visits and everything, but at the same time it's just a fun little look around to the southeastern Oregon volcano lands and northern California strangenesses. It's a quarry. It's a quarry in the hills of Ashland. The road just moves around and around, and the longer I sit there, the farther it goes. Yeah, one of my commenters told me about a quarry. And some of these will be loaded up with little agates. This one looks like more of a pure basalt dig here, as opposed to some of the shale areas we're on this pass. We're trying to, if you're wondering what I'm doing besides sporting a really fantastic hairdo, is I am looking for Lake Creek. So in Lake Creek will be more of these agates that we've been finding around the Ashland area, and locate another deposit. We could go back to one of the spots where we've been and collect more, but it's what the fun of the hunt is about. So it's afoot. Okay, big old quarry, pallet fires, bullets everywhere. We have, is it calcite? Not agate, but calcite. Right there. Okay, here's some. That's actually really beautiful. Oh, it's got like a crust. It's got a little crust. And then that's actually purple in there. There's a source. Maybe I can step back. I saw where they were coming out of. Yeah, there's bigger pieces up there. Maybe we can walk up on the ledge and not fall off. It's only about a 20-foot drop. But that's awesome. That is some actual, very clear looking stuff. Crystals forming in the holes of volcanic rock. So this is volcanic rock that has spewed out here. Ooh, and the deposit is all the way along, so we can actually spot quite a few chunks. This is nice clear stuff. It comes in different grades and different sizes of crystal and all that. Yeah, nice. Mostly just looking here, just curious. Realized that there was more room. We're gonna do a cliff grab and not drop everything on our head. Look at these cool formations. Hopefully not drop. No, we're not doing a cliff grab. Yeah, we'll leave that. Oh, and then that looks pretty agate-like right there. Ooh, that's like pink and long and crystalline. That's nice. And I know there's people that are from around here that'll obviously have even better sights, but the thrill of discovery of finding just a little bit of something, you know, is sometimes way funner than going to a known site. Although this is a known site in the sense that it's been exploited for rocks for a long time. Okay, let's babble more rock. This is actually really fun stuff. I love the purple in there. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I bet you would dip this in some vinegar and it'll take off just the outside ugly. And it tends to make them really clear, as I've seen and been told. Wow, okay. Look at that one. That's more purple crystal. I hope the purple pink is showing up in there for you in the size and the clarity. That's nice. Those are them trapped in there. So as we go along here, there should be a bunch that have fallen out, and I see that they're closer to the ground there. How exciting. This is almost green in this one. That is cool. Oh wow, what a big dig. This is a trench that goes all the way down. Oh, here's some still in host. Lenses. Probably from a bubble crushing. Oh, there's such long crystals in some of these. Look at that, and that's actually purple in the middle, I guarantee it. That's so sweet. Ooh, chunk age. Look. Big purple right there. Well, I'm calling it purple, but pink. Oh, I can tell it's gonna be beautiful. That's crazy. Oh, that's awesome. There is a beautiful little agate. Definitely an agate. Definitely little water lines, and it's a little geode. Flat low geode. A crevice agate with a chamber of druzy. Okay, there's agates here also. It is again freezing. It's again almost snow. It's almost snowing on us. It has been snowing on us. Wow, that's really cool. That one is a borehole from where they were drilling. Oh, I'm trying to pick it up here, right? Yeah, boom. Yeah, and then they blasted it out, and that's left. I'd so love to put that on a rope and hang it from a big oak tree in my front yard. Oh my god, look at that. And it's got its pink to it. Oh, that is beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Okay, gorgeous. Okay, hopefully this is getting this. Oh, an agate. That is a big old agate. See the lens shape overall. Today I was just reading the comment, and look at this big patch of druzy in here. There's all kinds of things to be seen. Little lenses and pockets. beautiful. Those are nice. Fun little spot. It's got a good little spectrum. I'm not ignoring the lizard skin. There's a lizard skin, like alligator lizard. A shedded skin. I think we should knock this one open to see what's on the inside of it. Here he goes, just smashing stuff open again. That could be cool. Let's smash it a little bit more and see how cool it was. Okay. I'm gonna leave that here. Wow. Yeah, these bigger boulders have a load of, look at this purple. In here it's like a rainbow purple. This is beautiful. The blues. Those must have been the really nice blues that he was talking about. I think I might be in one of the quarries that one of my commenters had mentioned. And, or at least the right zone. Look at these botryoidal, or, yeah, botryoidal druzy, I guess is what we'll call it. Very purple, very blue. I hope that it's capturing that. Wow. Yeah, and then these lenses, different agate layers. This material is so light, it's mixed with obvious little mini geodes and stuff, but this is in the center here, it's almost common opal. It's super light, plasticky material. Wow. Okay. Well, this is fun. It's a little smorgasbord of littles. Another borehole. Boom. Oh, geez. There is a half of, there's a little water banding in there, so it's an agate. And because it's got a little cavity, at one point it may have been a bubble, it's kind of like a little geode. That is beautiful. That is totally beautiful. Oh, there's more agate right there. A little bubbly and layery, but that made this little stop worth it. I would say. That was just, I can't imagine how that got skipped. I don't know. That's crazy. Here's another. This is another little flat geode right there. It's just a little flat agate like the ones we were finding near here on the other side of the mountains. That is cool. I'm gonna give this a second slow look, I guess. Now this is back into a calcite type of creature. So we're fluctuating between things that are made out of silicate seeping through the lava rock and filling cavities, and calciferous minerals seeping through the rocks and filling the cavities. So we're finding both. Here is another, look at this big old chunk. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, the shape of these is beautiful too. It fans out its little crystals. It's exciting that we're getting them both from the same location that stretches over the hills and stuff. But in the name of, we weren't really hunting this location as a like fill our buckets or even trying to take much. Just looking at it, man, I've already found enough to process and clean up and see if it glows in the dark and all that. Okay. Oh, look at that. That is a huge old lens. That is crazy. What's even going on with that? It's got some sort of round... See the round dark mineral growing in it? Wow, this place is just like... Don't go, stay more. But... we have to keep moving. So... let's go to the next spot and see what's there. We know what's here. All this kind of cool stuff. No druzy on there. Oh, look as we climb up here. By climb, I just mean little ways. We're not talking... this isn't cliff climbing or anything. This is actually really easy. Look at the size of these. Light pink, almost amethyst colored. That's beautiful. There's a lot of this material here. There's actually pink blushes in there. There's a bunch of that there. There's a bunch there. Bunch down there. The agates were just getting good. Ooh! Look at that. Look at that. That is all see-through, clear, and it's running that way. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. Okay. Big specimen of rock. Little ones to clean up. And yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Here's our little haul. Take this home and clean it up. Okay, so these, since we left the quarry, have been through, 1 week sitting in a bath of vinegar now. Because it's vinegar that ate off all kinds of harder rock from the outside of the specimens, cleaned them up, got rid of the dirt. They literally foamed and fizzed, and we can see all kinds of more purple in here. So let me pull these out one by one and show you a closer look at what we got, so you can get a better idea of what we were pouring out of this mountainside. Now, I was calling this calcite. Might be totally wrong. I tried to put the fluorescent light on there. It did not fluoresce at all. So first clue. Also, it's kind of also it's translucent, and it's got this pink hue to it. So that's part of the reason why I do the close-up. So don't be afraid to make guesses. You see the pink purple to that? Remember that we are not under the natural light, but this is a full spectrum light, I think. Pretty full spectrum, because it's looking a lot the same colors to me as we were outside. Really cool, completely the correct term. It is round, you know. You see the pocketed areas here in this. Some of that was not this material, but a darker, just plain rock. The type of like volcanic rock that it was in, and that's part of what the vinegar eroded away. So it left these two main minerals. All these minerals on this particular rock became more clear and defined, but did not get eaten away, whereas the softer basalt, I'm assuming it was, did, and it left those pocketed marks. But yeah, the vinegar didn't seem to act on this stone very much. So anyhow, pretty cool. That might help some of you, help me identify it. You can see the crystals seem to have a fan shape in this piece, starting that way and running out. And this is that piece of chalcedony, calling it chalcedony because it's pretty pure. Let's look real close. Do we have, I think we actually have ultra fine translucent water lines. I mean, I'm not disappointed. It just means that this is going to classify into agate. You could. And if it was whole, because it's hollow, you know, I believe it could count as a geode creature, but it's just a fractured piece of one. You can see that it is lined on the inside with a superfine druzy. And then that would be the outside, the contact surface with the stone. So it's got the minerals stained onto it from the basalts that it was in, from the lava rock that it was in. And the darker blues that you're seeing there are just from the black background on it. Otherwise it's pretty darn see-through. There's some nice stuff. All of these are actually translucent. There's a look through it, and then hollow, so semi-geode, like a squish geode, and yeah, like a miniature of what we were just looking at. So the lenses, like they were round bubbles, but they were squished, and then this stuff probably filled them in. Some of these are pretty plain. Actually, you can see what looks like plain on the outside. If you were to split it, has some larger crystal to it. And again, I hope it's picking up that pink hue. Yeah, I think that's just a host rock that didn't get eroded away, that didn't get dissolved away. Same basic type of creature, no real pink in that one. This one had a blush of pink all through it. Nothing real clear to it. Again, the host rock on the outside. You see there's just white pieces, but I couldn't tell. And then this one really cleared up. Kind of dab dry it, so you know how much is water and how much is clarity. So that's a real clear crystal piece, and again you can see how much the vinegar eroded the basalt away and left this, but the basalt was, you could tell as it went away, or the lava rock, I can just call it that, the lava rock, as it dissolved away. There's some of it there. You could tell had round indents to it, had a round shape to it that left these indents in this crystal material. And again, it's got like a snow cone blush of pink to it, maybe even a blue here, but that might just be the dark of the backstone doing that thing. Oh, that one's jumping for us. Yeah, really cleaned up. So apple cider vinegar works. Pretty milky though. Let's just toss a bunch of these in there. Get the idea of what we're picking up. Ooh, there's a nice, it's got some pinks to it. And has a snow cone blush of pink to it. See the overall pinks and purples in there. Okay, here's our last two, the vestas. Let's go ahead and start with the big jobby. So these are lenses. There's probably the other half of these at one point, and they would be semi-translucent all the way through, except for they still have a lot of the rind on them. Now I think they're pretty cool. This is the front face of it. Classic lens shape, and it's got a nice pink blush all the way through. And yeah, just get the other minerals coming through here. So those aren't just surface, those are like botryoidal growth of a different type of mineral, I guess you could call it. We could guess and say it's some sort of agate. You can see it coming off of the more jasper-like materials. These are spots where the silicate has filled in. I'm assuming that's a silicate just because of its look. And if we pull back, it kind of has that jaspery look, but then borders with these rounded, you can see they're actually lipped up as we look close there. And they're top and bottom. So they look like lichens growing on this thing, but they're not. They're a little banding that goes all the way around the edge of it. All the way around the edge. Yep, that might be interesting to cut those kind of flat and see what that develops into more. And then last but not least, how clear that one actually is. There's the back of the lens and then there's the face. And it's got the same thing. It's got almost, you know, some sort of chalcedony family coating that goes all around the outside of this. Very silicate-like and clear, and then this in the middle, like a purple fill. There's some kind of white into the pinks and purples and clear parts here. Yep. So I thought that was pretty special little piece there for sure. Amazing, you know, just roadside. You can tell it's a spot where everybody has their pallet fires and stuff. I was picking this up from between the thousands of beer bottles that have been blown to pieces. It's, you know, like a little target range. This shows you keep your eyes open and you find things that other people aren't looking for that are still cool to you. I think that's half the name of the game of treasure hunting. Look at the purples coming out in that. So, hope you enjoyed this little explore. We got a bunch more places that we're checking out. Glad to have you along. Hope that you're keeping up. The best way to do that is to subscribe. That's kind of the whole point of the thing, besides that it benefits me for sure. You know, it supports the channel, feeds the algorithm, and it's an awesome way to leave a tip in my jar. It totally fills me up when I see the subscriptions growing. I know that there's more of you out there who want to see the material that I'm making. So, and yeah, the little bell icon next to it, if you click that, then you'll know when I put these videos out, and you can choose to watch them or not. All that's free, and I'll continue to keep all that free. And yeah, so if you liked it, just give me the thumbs up. Yeah. Other than that, please take care of yourself, and I will see you on the next quest for details. Thank you for joining me.